Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Tinmans Core Channel. I'm your host, Jeffrey Tinman Taylor, and today I thought I'd get on here and share with you all another dream that I had, which is going to be not so exciting sounding, but I thought it was cool. And what I'm talking about is going to a yard sale at a church. I mean, me and my parents still go to yard sales at churches from time to time, but sometimes the stuff that they're selling ain't usually what you're looking for. But in my dream, I found some stuff that I was looking for. So we went to this church that was like out in one of them country roads areas. Like not totally boondocks, but out in the country far away from the main town, let's put it that way. And we looked around outside because they had some people set up with tables. And I think it was kind of rained out a little bit, but they had tents over it, so they came prepared. Didn't really see nothing outside, so I went inside. They told us that the church building out back where they have like summer camp, because it's like a big basketball type court, was full of stuff. And then we went into the actual church itself. I tell you what, I was finding things left and right. Like the basketball court had tables full of old kid toys, like baby toys, up to stuffed animals and some old action figures. I even saw some toys that were from small soldiers. I was like, oh, darn. So I ended up grabbing those. Also, old blankets, quilts, and artwork. And I think I found a few red skeletons in there. I said, oh, I better grab them quick before somebody else does. And other than that, well, nothing else in there. Then we went into the church building itself, and I went around in the different rooms, and they had rooms that had Halloween and Christmas stuff in it, and I said, oh yes, this is my area. Went into a Halloween room first, and I found a few like scarecrow figurines, and one of them just so happened to be one of Jim Shore's figurines. I thought, oh, I've been looking for one of these. So I grabbed that, and I found another jack-o'-lantern bucket, and a few Halloween masks actually, but there was nothing too extravagant. It was like those Halloween masks like I got in my room that had the black shrouds over them, the half masks that are metallic paint. I did pick up one that had a jack-o'-lantern face on it, so I grabbed that one. I went into the Christmas room, and I'd be like, dadgummit, I should have brought my whole bank account with me. Because they had Santa figurines, Christmas themed advertisement stuff with Santa on it, and I think they had like a few snowman, reindeer, elves. Mom liked the elves, so she was picking up some of those. And I'm a Santa dude, so I was going for the Santa stuff. Didn't find no Santa suit in there, bummer. Then went into another room, and lo and behold, they had more teen related toys. They had more Nerf products, like one of the Nerf crossbows in there. I think that was a collaboration with Dude Perfect on YouTube. And a Nerf sword. And they even had some Hot Wheels and some other action figures in there. I was like, golly. I feel like if I had friends that were collecting all this stuff, I'd be calling them up and be like, hey, you need to come down here. I might have found something for you. But it was like 10 people there. By the time we got there, it was like 4 people running like the yard sale portions outside. So 2 people were in the gymnasium building and 2 were outside running the tents. And then they had, I would say, 4 people running the yard sale stuff on the inside of the church building itself. But man, I tell you, I was looking over that place left and right. But I got an idea. I got some images pulled up of some of the items I found in my dream. So let me show you what they were real quick. Okay, here's one of the Nerf items that I picked up in my dream. It was a Nerf long strike sniper rifle, and it was in this colorway because I think Nerf re-released it a few years later, back when I was still into collecting Nerf guns, and it was under that modulus paint job. It was white and green. I really won't too keen of that one because I kind of like the old school blue and orange color schema, and I wished I was able to find one of these things still in good condition. If I do find one and for a good price in the box, or even if it's together out of the box, I would definitely pick it up and review it. The Nerf sword I found was this one, the Marauder. I actually had one of these back when I was in my teen years, like in middle school, but I sold it. I wished I never did, because that was a really tough sword that Nerf came out with for their Enforce line. And I regret it selling it to this day, and I was going to get me another one, but never did, because I saw that Amazon had one that was like exclusive to them with a red and black color scheme handle. I didn't have enough money saved up, so I had to postpone that. But if I come across one at a yard sale that's not so damaged, because these things get played ridiculously. I think I seen one over at a yard sale before, or at a thrift store, and somebody had to tape the handguard back together because it was played too roughly, and the tip of the sword was kind of broken off. And the last Nerf-related item I picked up in my dream was this Nerf Maverick Rev 6, but this is in the blue and yellow colorway, and the one I had growing up was the yellow and black version. But I said if I found one of those, I wouldn't mind having it. And speaking of Nerf guns, if you haven't seen my videos on the ones I had reviewed, they're in my other playlist. So if you want to check them out, please do. They were fun to shoot. Now, this is the Jim Shore, a scarecrow that I found in the Halloween room. I don't think Jim Shore's designing any more scarecrow figurines right at this moment. He's more focused on like Santas and gnomes, snowmen, witches, cats, and other stuff now. Okay, now here's the pumpkin mask that I told you I found in that Halloween room in my dream. I'm going to let you guys know if I do find one of these at a yard sale, I'll definitely pick it up and do a review. I'll just say that once we were walking out to pay for our stuff and put it in our car and leave, I woke up. And I said that was a fun dream, actually. Let me know down in the comments if you guys had dreams similar to this, where you went into a yard sale, either at a church or some other area, and found amazing things. Don't forget to like, subscribe, turn on post notifications for more dream-related content like this. This has been another successful installment of the Tinmans Core channel. I'm your host, Jeff for Tinman Taylor, and that's a wrap. Have a nice day, y'all.